The Detroit Lions hosted their former quarterback in Matthew Stafford, and I mean, just the storylines coming to this game. Jared Goff, casted out of LA, coming into Detroit, had to watch his former team win a Super Bowl in his first year in Detroit with them undergoing this rebuild. But they listened to Dan Campbell. He had so many powerful messages throughout the last 3 years, built this team into what is now a playoff contender, and now they will be hosting the divisional round matchup next week. How they got here wasn't the best, especially that second half. But that first half, Jared Goff was on it, 9 for 9 to start off, 2 touchdown drives. Just so many nice passes. When he can get the ball out quick, you know that Jared Goff is going to be effective. When there's pass rush, just like any other quarterback, doesn't do that great. Ben Johnson schemes so many excellent plays to Amon-Ra, to Josh Reynolds, a former Ram as well. And despite this offense being so good, we were concerned about their defense. Well, they definitely had a bend but don't break mentality. As great as Jared Goff was, I feel like Matthew Stafford was even better with Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Higbee. They were just as clinical. The problem was when it came down into the red zone, especially in the second half. There were just 2 opportunities there where they had a chance and left points on the board. 2 times settled for short field goals. I understand kicking them both because it just gets you closer and closer, but just too many times though where we thought they had a chance to cut into the deficit, even take the lead, but had to settle for 3. That was 8 points that they squandered right there. Had an opportunity as well to take the lead with a field goal penalty. You can talk about maybe the borderline pass interference call. That's definitely a missed call, but refs, we know, have been suspect this year, and you cannot leave it up to them to decide a game, because at the end of the day they probably will fail you in that. Rams missed opportunities to get this job done and pull off the upset, but it's still a very good year for Los Angeles. Many thought that this was going to be a rebuild year for the LA Rams, but they proved that they are just right there. They are the second best team in the NFC West. Maybe the Niners are great, but right there with in Sean McVay and the LA Rams. I'm sure that they just need another retool, because now, after so many years of trading and forgetting all those picks, they just have invested in younger talent, and the next generation of the LA Rams is going to be something to see. We'll see how it continues, because they have more picks coming up in the future. For Detroit, I mean, just what a beautiful story it's been after so many years. It's been since 1991 since this team has won a playoff game. That playoff drought is snapped, thankfully. You could see with the fans, they were just roaring every time something good happened for these Lions. And for anybody that hasn't seen, anybody who watches football, no matter what team you root for, you really appreciate these moments where a team that has been down and out for countless years, the 0-16 year in 2008, getting to the postseason but still not quite there, this means something to this city, and I'm really excited to see what else the postseason has in store for the Detroit Lions.